Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Salsabila and I am from A class. So in this video is to fulfill my midterm assignment in English curriculum development. So the first question is about our opinion about curriculum. And I will start for the questions. And my answer is, so in my opinion, curriculum is a set of arrangements and plans regarding the objectives, content, and subject matter, as well as the methods used as guidelines for learning activities in order to achieve educational goals. The curriculum can be regarded to parent in relation as well as a collection of subjects. Curriculum is a framework that sets expectation for student learning. It serves as a guide for teachers that establishes standards for student performance and teacher accountability. Curriculum in the educational process is a means of measuring personal abilities and educational consumption. The curriculum aims to equalize education in a country, guiding and educating students to become intelligent, highly knowledgeable, creative, innovative, responsible, and ready to enter social life. The importance of the role of the curriculum in education and in development of human life and in the preparation of the curriculum cannot be done without understanding the basic concept of the curriculum. Okay, second question is about the favorite chapter from the two books. So first book is language curriculum design, formation, and journal cluster. And second book is curriculum development language teaching from 6C records. Okay, so this is my review from the first book in chapter 1. The author tells about how individual curriculum design process works. Curriculum design can be seen as a kind of writing activity, and as such, it can usefully be studied as a process. In this book, the author provides several steps for designing of curriculum, while in the first chapter it's explained that curriculum development language teaching was early in response to syllabus formation. Syllabus is specific of the content in a teaching that will be tested out. And this book explains how the curriculum is used to teach language from several methods such as historical background, vocabulary selection, and grammar selection as the content of the initial material in language learning. And second chapter from first book is environment analysis. Of this book examine one of the parts of the curriculum design process, that is environment analysis in detail, drawing on relevant theory and research. It is possible to design courses without drawing on relevant research, theory, and experience. In all but a few fortunate cases, these result in common faults in curriculum design being made yet again. The author, he present a main about environmentalizes draft definition from experts, examples, the constraints, and dealing with the constraint itself and steps. And from second book in chapter 2, about from syllabus design to curriculum development. The author described another approach to language teaching, which is also available today, such as the role of English language book commercially appears around topics, situation, and process, as well as some technical things that focus on English language or English language used in a specific job. But less type of book or course book of language is incidental to the main trend in language teaching, which focuses on the teaching of general English or English for specific purposes. In chapter 3 from first book, the writer discusses about what needs to be learned and what the learners want to learn. In analyzing the needs, some cases should be considered in discovering the learner needs. They are first necessities, discover what is necessary in the learner's use of language. Second, likes, this involves looking at where learners are at present or seeing the learner's strength or weaknesses. The ways of investigating like this, focusing on an assigned main task, and the last ones that sponsor what the learners want to learn or the learners wish to learn. After discovering the needs, the curriculum designer should also decide the content and the presentation feature which can meet student needs. And the discussion of the last chapter from second book is provide a deep understanding toward the needs analysis in terms of approach to needs analysis and consider the purpose of need analysis, the nature of needs, who needs analysis in depth for, who the target population is, who collect information, what procedures can be used, and how the information collected can be used. And the last question is about our perspective, what kind of good language curriculum that can be implemented. So in my perspective, a good language curriculum must be able to balance academic and character aspects so as to be able to realize a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable language curriculum so that the curriculum objectives can be achieved properly and correctly. And for the example of a good language curriculum is the teacher as a benchmark for the running of the language curriculum. So the teacher must be able to create a language learning class atmosphere that makes students understand and enjoy learning the language taught by the teacher. Okay, that's all from my answer of the 3 questions midterm. So that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.